On this tiny little Greek island. Uh, Today I am tackling some drawing, doing some sketches of using the Andrew Loomis design. That's one I'm just kind of piddling with right now. Trying to get trying Andrew Loomis method. I've never done it before, so it's quite interesting. Uh, they say it's a great place to start. So I'm just going to start there, and I think I'm going to do a YouTube video on it about learning how to actually do it and putting the Andrew Loomis method of creating convincing heads so that I can paint convincingly in the future. My I have never gone into doing portraits, the human form. It has always been very daunting. I did one little portrait that I actually really liked. It kind of fell out of me and worked for some reason. Not a hyper realistic one. It's a little a Serbian boy that was for an exhibit specifically for that purpose, but I did it years ago, and I couldn't do it again. And it's not like I haven't, I know you divide the face and the basic divisions and things like that, but I never really understood the cranial structure and how that works, and the underlying cranial structure, the skull, the jaw, and how it works in the movement and expression of drawing and hopefully painting. So I've spent some time this morning learning it, and I think I'm going to start a video series on that, just to see where I can get, if I can get anywhere. So I've got that going this morning, and we'll be taking off, going into the kitchen and doing the other things that need to be done this morning, so that there's food on the table, and then coming back in and wanting to do this, and it's going to be a separate thing, but I'm daunted by trying to paint a head, a human head, and I have a lot of resistance towards it. I know it's not going to be great. There's my perfectionism again. So I know it's not going to be great, and I know that there will be failure after failure. If I happen to do something that's slightly abstract and loose, yeah, you don't need to have the best drawing skills out there. Have them. And then I want to, because I have the base of strong drawing skills, and I'm able to put the head together convincingly, then I can go into a more abstract, looser feel, and I'll know what I'm doing. It's not something that'll just happen by accident. I don't want to create art by accident. I want to know what I'm doing because that can create intentional accidents. And it's a choice of being knowledgeable enough about who you are as an artist. It's a choice of being knowledgeable enough to know how you are going to create the abstraction towards maybe a strong abstraction, or maybe it's just a slight abstraction to help create the effect and the reason why you are painting what you're painting. And I consider that the equivalent in my studio of learning how from the foundation upwards. I consider that the equivalent of, in this inner artistic creative channel of who I am in this life and in this canvas of my life, doing things. I am not saying things. I am not creating things by accident. If it turns out great, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And sometimes, I mean, that is the part of learning. So within myself, I want to be the one in charge. I'll say this. I would like to be in charge, to be the one that knows what's going on, rather than my small child ego false self taking over and just doing things. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And who cares? And I agree with that as well. But I want to know. I just want to know as much as I can before I go. Right? So I want to come to this drawing, using the Andrew Loomis method, just to, get the circle and the jawline, and trying to put it together, the various planes of the face. I want to know where they are and how they work, and how in any expression of where the head is, I will be able to convincingly create that foundation so that I can build my painting on top of it. And within me, I want to know why I do what I do, why I think what I think, why I say what I say, and if it's coming from a place of knowledge, of self-awareness, or if it's coming from the place of ego. And that's, how I'm going to put the two together today. So I think, artists have always told me, my mentors have always told me, draw, draw, draw. If you can't draw, you can't paint. And I was like, yeah, you can still paint. You can still paint without really, getting great at drawing. And I can draw a landscape just fine. I can draw a tree just fine. I can draw a rock. I can do all of those things. So it's not like I'm a novice. Oops. But I really, really want to dive deeper. I want to uncover the extras, those little gems that will open up to me when I have a better handle on the drawing. So I figured I would do portraits, figures, because I just have never dared to do them. And when I did do them, it was a hit or miss. It was like if it worked, it worked, and if it didn't, it didn't. And no, I want to do it better. So with that, you guys, I am off into my day. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. Oh, today's Saturday. What am I talking about? I wasn't able to come yesterday. So today's Saturday. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I will see you all again on Monday. Be inspired. Be creative. Be you. Hey, brazen hearted. How are you? Did you have a good Christmas? How nice to see you. How nice to see you. Happy 2025 to you as well, my dear. Lots of love, lots of creativity, lots of open doors and sunshine. You know, let's just make it a good one. We'll do what we can. So, honey, I have to get off. Got things, got things to do, and you should be. My goodness, what are you doing awake? I have missed you. Catch up soon. Yes, we are going to be pulling together a meeting, a get together, and we will be talking soon. Oh my goodness, we have some other people who are here. I have been quite busy, and loving the things that are happening in my life. So far, 2025 has been a great start. And it helps because the weather has been fantastic as well. So, yeah, going on, going to be working with drawing, hopefully every day, doing some kind of sketch, some kind of thing, just a pencil and paper. And I'm studying the human form, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I can do a self-portrait. That would be fun. But first, yeah, I need to understand how it's done. So you guys, I'm off. Have a beautiful, beautiful day today. You love this for me? Yeah, the question mark. I was like, what? What do you mean, brazen-hearted? Question mark. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? I am sure. I am doing it. This is my first attempt at drawing ahead, trying to get the planes, understanding the planes of the face. There's lots of them, and they each play a different. It's 3 a.m. They will each play a different role in each tone, value, color. Well, yeah, it's kind of wonky, but you know, I'm gonna film it. So yeah, you know, it's just interesting. It's really quite interesting. So so I'm going to get that going. And that's it. Yeah, gotta run in and do some cooking, get that done out of the way, so I can get back into my studio and do my thing here. All right, you guys, be inspired, be creative, be you. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all again on Monday. Bye.